Hello, I'm Clarice Hay from BeHealing.com. Welcome to Be Healing. So I'm a psychic, which means I can connect in with your higher self or your inner self, your spirit, your soul, whatever you want to call it, to answer your questions. And so I give readings here on YouTube, free readings for each star sign. So you can see how I work, and I also give private readings too. And so come along to BeHealing.com or check out the description box or the little things that pop up there to book in for a private reading. Now, I'm publishing this on the weekend. This is the weekly read for all signs for the week of the 1st to the 7th of June 2020. And so I'm publishing this on the weekend of the 30th, 31st of May. And on the weekends, I have a half price reading sale. This weekend, it's on my Money Abundance Reads, but with a love twist this week, because my guides were telling me that often our money stories, our abundance stories, they're mixed up, they're tied together, they're kind of enmeshed with our love life. And so we pick up blocks from our partners, or our partners lead the way to abundance for us, or the way that we're doing relationships is the way that we do money as well. And so they can be kind of enmeshed. And so my readings this weekend, they're going to be money abundance readings. And if you've got some entanglement there with your love life, then there's going to be an element of that brought in as well. So really interesting readings. So if you'd like to book in for one of those, there'll be a link up there to book in. I get all of my readings out within 24 hours of you booking them. They're 3 pages long. It makes it 60 Australian dollars this weekend instead of 120, which means it's about 35-40 American dollars. So my prices, they are going up on Monday. As soon as this sale ends, my prices are going up to 150 Australian dollars for the basic reading, which is about 100 American dollars. So just to let you know that this is the cheapest it's going to be ever again. So you might want to book in for that. So let's have a look. What are the energies for everybody this week? All signs, what have we got going on? Ooh, lots of letting go going on this week. So the first cards out are surrender and clear within. So this is a week of letting go. Not just letting go and clearing things out, as in completing things, letting things go, stepping away from relationships that don't serve us, walking out of jobs that we don't like anymore, that kind of thing, or letting patterns go, letting grudges go, that kind of thing, letting internal things go. That's the clear within card, right? But we've got surrender too. So surrender is more than that. It's surrendering to our higher self. It's surrendering to that guidance. You know how when you're trying to make something happen in your life, say you're trying to move forward with your business, or you're trying to get a job and you're trying to make something happen, or you're trying to move location, you're trying to move houses, and it's just not happening. The universe seems to be pushing you into a new direction. Well, that's what the surrender card is about. It's like surrender says, your higher self knows what's best for you, and it will always try and flow you toward what is best for you. So what I mean by that is the things that are working in your life at the moment, how life is steering you, that is what's best for you at the moment. And so this is like surrender your agenda. Maybe your agenda is to get a new job because you really need money, and your higher self knows that's not your real agenda. Like your soul knows, your higher self knows that the real agenda for you right now is your relationship. It's about you feeling better. It's about your self-esteem. And so it's always going to push you in that right direction. So of course it's different for everyone because we've all got different imbalances. But when you surrender to the flow of life, to where your higher self is pointing you to whatever is flowing in your life, rather than trying to fight that and push your agenda on it, then life's going to get easier and more interesting as well. And so yeah, a big week of letting go, kind of full moon kind of energies this week for everybody, for all signs. Now, what are our lessons and challenges this week? Let's have a look. Lessons and challenges. We've got allow and wait. Can you see that? I know these are tricky to see. In any kind of light, these cards are tricky to see. But allow and wait. So our lessons and challenges this week, it's about patience. It's about allowing, as I said, allowing yourself to go with the flow of what is working, surrendering your agenda. That's the allow card. Allowing life to be what it is instead of what you want it to be, and then waiting for it. And so patience is the big challenge this week. It's going to be a slow week, a week to let go of things and to surrender to your higher self. So kind of a slow energy week this week. Could be a lot of inner work, that kind of thing. Could be a good week to get a reading as well. And so just, yeah, allow life to flow in the direction that it's flowing. Surrender your agenda, and then have some patience with it, and have some patience with yourself. Go easy on yourself this week. especially if you've been trying and trying and trying and trying to push your life in one particular direction and it's not been working. Just go easy on yourself and yeah, have patience with yourself. We're all learning and growing, you know. We're not supposed to come here to this planet and know what we're doing straight away, and we don't come here with some kind of life purpose, something that we're meant to be some job that we're meant to be doing, and it's like, you know, the spirits are looking down on us saying, "Oh, how stupid are they? They haven't figured out what they're supposed to be doing here." No, that's not the way it is at all. Life is about us living it. It's about our happiness, us living it, the experiences that we want, our growth, what we want to get out of life. And so we're just kind of finding out about ourselves and evolving while we're here. There's no agenda. So we don't need to have an agenda, right? What should our focus be on for our highest good this week? We've got Own My Idea and Time Alone. So, yeah, as I said, it's a bit of a slow week this week. Not that much going on, lots of inner work, spending time alone, getting clear on what you want next. So it seems to be a bit of a contradiction that getting clear on what you want next, but then I'm saying surrender your agenda as well. Well, if we're in alignment with our higher self, so if we're on the same page as our higher self, so if we're choosing what we want and it's actually what we want in our hearts, not our egos, you know, this isn't about choosing a fancy car or something like that. You know, I'm not talking about that kind of thing. I'm like, what time alone to own your ideas? What is it you want from life? What's really important to your heart? You know, one thing that I found was really, really important, the most important thing to me was to experience having a loving family because I never had that. And I never had that until recently. You know, it took me 47 years, 48 years to find that. And I'd never experienced that before. And when I used to tell my friends that my biggest wish in life was to experience a loving family because I'd never had that. And I used to pour with tears. I would cry so hard. Now I've got it. And that it's like everything else in my life, all these little wishes, you know, the nice car and the house and stuff like that, and business success and stuff, it never happened until I got that heart's desire in place. And then everything else started falling in place. And so don't underestimate the power of your heart, what's really in your heart. If you've got a big yearning like that that's in your heart, then this week is the week to kind of get focused on that, and your higher self and the universe is going to move you toward that. So what is deep in your heart? Spend your time alone this week to own that idea that's deep within your heart. So very deep week this week, in depth. Let's see if we've got any more guidance for this week. We will have, because I'm going to pick 2 cards out. Yeah, beautiful. I love this. Okay, so we've got I am appreciated and refocused. This is all about appreciating you. It's putting yourself first. What if your life is all about you? What if your life is for your enjoyment, for your experiences? You came here on this planet thinking, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to create things that I want to create the life that I want to create. What if it's all about you and your enjoyment? Because it is. That's what all of the higher selves tell me. But we come here and we get taught by people, no, it's about survival. You've got to get a job. You've got to earn money. You've got to do this and do that. And these things are important. You're not important. These things are important. And then our higher selves spend all their time trying to steer us back to ourselves. And when you make you your focus in your life, that is self-love. That is self-love. Yeah. When your life is all about you and what you want, and it seems extremely selfish, right? Aren't we here? Aren't we here to be like servants to everyone else, to do stuff in the world, to do stuff for everyone else? Isn't everyone else important? I'm not important. I'm here just to help other people. Well, no, no, we're all important. And you are the most important person in your life. I'm the most important person in my life. To make this make sense, I'll give you an example. When I first started off this business 20 years ago, I just wanted to help everyone. I thought I was here to heal the world. I thought I was here to use my gift to help other people. And I am, right? I am doing that, but it's very different now. I changed my focus a few years ago to my life being about me, making me happy. And so I went in pursuit of those emotional things. I got really fit and really strong. I do Muay Thai training every day now, and sorted out my diet too. I learned all about that and how to be really healthy so that I wasn't damaging myself by being an athlete and training twice a day and stuff. And yeah, and just made my life all about me. And so I was spending I still do my readings and stuff, but that was just ticking over. My business was just ticking over, made my life about me, um, in pursuit of this family that I wanted to experience, which I've got now, which is amazing. And but once I did that, what happened was everything else fell into place too. I was way happier because I was fulfilling my life. I was giving myself what I wanted, what I needed. And then my business just started growing. It just started working. Now, my focus didn't shift back onto I'm here to help everyone else. My focus was still on myself, but my business started working. And so because then I was doing the things in my business that I was interested in, because I love this stuff, you know. My focus from a spiritual point of view is how to manifest things, how to get in alignment, and that healing is a big part of that, getting into alignment. And so when I'm doing the readings and things, it's what I do anyway. I do this stuff anyway, but I share it on YouTube, and I do readings for other people too, out of interest myself, instead of trying to save you, trying to save everyone that watches these YouTube channels. And just that shift in perspective lets it work. And so in the same way you have, when you start appreciating yourself, when you refocus on yourself, which you're being called to do this week, then things are just going to start working out in your life too. And as I said, it seems selfish, but if you do it, it's self-love, and it's the foundation of everything, because then you'll be on track with your true wishes, with your heart, with what you came here for, with like life purpose. It'll be about you, and when you make it about you, that's when it's going to expand. And just fulfilling yourself attracts everything to you, because when you're fulfilling yourself, when you're giving yourself what you want, because you're making yourself your focus and you're really appreciating yourself in that way, then you attract it. Law of attraction, you attract everything in the world. Everyone in the world wants to fulfill you too, and that's how everything starts working. Yeah. So this is a big week this week. It seems like quiet energy, but it's actually pulling us toward our life purpose, is wanting you to put yourself on that throne where you really should be. Appreciate yourself, refocus on yourself, then it can move you toward your life purpose. Instead of thinking your life purpose is out there, you doing something for anyone else. It's the wrong way to look at it. Really interesting. It seems like it's going to be a big week for everybody this week. So if you like this reading, please click like and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment. What did you get out of that? I love hearing from you guys. Yeah, check out my other videos on my YouTube channel. Check out my website, behealing.com. Lots of resources on there. I've had this business for a long time, so check out the blog. Lots of great resources if you're looking to heal yourself. And if you would like one of those half-price readings this weekend, a money abundance read with a twist of love, then there'll be a link around there to book in for one. Have a fantastic week, and I will see you next time. Bye.